There has never been a time in history where humans were this empowered, enlightened, most creative but most distracted. In today's society, we have a lot of things that vie for our attention. Everywhere you look, you find something that take your attention, whether it's at home or outside. Inside the house, you have your gadgets. Out in the streets, all sort of entertainment is fully provided for you, whether you are at home, in the streets, or at work. If you want to distract yourself, distraction is readily available for you. You just click on your phone or the gadget of choice and soon you find yourself in any platform that is discussing or perpetuating all sorts of information. Whatever you desire, whether it's to learn something, to engage with someone, or get involved in something, it's right there in your fingertips. If your focus is on drama and negative things, you naturally find yourself in platforms perpetuating the same. It has amazed me in recent years how many people go online to argue for hours with people they don't know. How people go to an extra mile to get involved in other people's lives, including the personal. And those that engage in this, they don't have an idea of the harm they are doing to themselves. How giving something or someone focus and attention takes away your life force to create and build a great life for yourself. Especially if it's not something that is adding value to you. And it's one of the things that I will touch on in this video. Many people think it's just a harmless fun, a way to let off some steam. What harm can it cause anyway? When I engage other people online, I'm just giving my opinion. But let me enlighten you with a perspective that you have never considered. Whatever you engage in, good or bad, means your focus and attention is there also. Where there is focus, then energy follows. Where there is energy, creation happens. By now you are wondering, this is a money-making channel. What does what I do with my time matter? Guess what? If where focus and attention is placed, energy follows. It means what you are focusing on will manifest as a reality into your life. It doesn't matter if you are for something or against something that you are engaging in. If your focus and attention is there, and it usually is, it will grow. Thoughts become things. Today's thoughts and focus is a reality tomorrow. Otherwise, why do you think, when you thought or talked about something, all of a sudden, you began to see it everywhere? Think of that time you heard about certain news. An example, gender violence. You heard about a case, and it caused an emotion within you. You felt disturbed by it, but what was worse, all of a sudden you began to hear of several more cases, and you thought people have become more violent. Let's flip to positive. Think of when you saw and heard of something beautiful, like people spreading kindness and doing great things for others. What happened? You heard more and more people showing kindness and generosity. It touched you so deeply that you thought of a kind gesture that you would show another person. What do you think is happening in these scenarios? What happens is, our thoughts are influenced by our senses, meaning what we see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. Using the example of social media, when you see a video and listen to it, the information contained in that video causes a reaction in you, good or bad. You either agree or disagree with the information you just consumed. If it's something negative, you begin to think how you can make it right. And if it's something positive, you begin to think how you can implement it to your life so it can be of use to you. Different information causes different emotions, and every emotion causes different creation. When you see something negative, it causes you to feel negative emotions such as anger, shame, pain, guilt, and worry, while positive information makes you feel hopeful, empowered, happy, confident, etc. And with all this emotion, it causes you to create corresponding creation, or realities rather. More joy or more hurt. Mother Teresa said, "If you hold a peace rally, invite me. When you hold an anti-rally, don't invite me." She was a wise woman. All the great people in history knew these. Plato, Shakespeare, Emerson, and the rest, they knew. What you give attention to grows, and what you resist persists. What you fight against, you create more of. That's why anti-drugs creates more drugs, and anti-terrorism create more terrorism. It's because people give it so much attention, and therefore it grows. But when you remove attention from something, it slowly disappears. Why do you think people fight to have others give them attention? Because what you give attention to amplifies. So, what does this mean in the financial aspect? How can you leverage this information to make more money and become wealthy? The answer is, use the same principle. Give your attention to what you seek to create. If it's a business that you are working on, give it your all. Focus on how you can make it grow. Learn what you need to learn and do what needs to be done in order for it to grow. Feed your mind with positivity. Consume information that motivates you to keep showing up and working on the business. Stay away from people and information that talks of how businesses are failing. Economy is bad and money is hard to make. Remember, what you give focus and attention, you create. If you keep on consuming that money is hard to make and business don't succeed, then that will be your reality. And all this is created in the mind. Winners win in the mind first and losers lose in the mind first. The person you see winning in life was a winner in his or her mind first. This person thought of winning. They believed they could and they told themselves they can. They spent their time affirming it to themselves and doing everything they could to achieve that, and soon it became real. What they were thinking and focusing on is now a reality, because thoughts become things. Today's thinking is tomorrow's reality. Many people create unwanted experiences in their life, unconsciously. Whatever information you love to consume, the hot topic that you love to engage in, whether in discussion, read about it or listen to others talk about it, is being impressed in your mind. And whatever you impress your subconscious mind with, good or bad, will be reflected on the outside. Whether the topic is about money, relationship, health, religion, politics, or any other. If you are engaging in it, it means you are impressing your subconscious mind with it, giving it commands. Commands to create the same for you. So, if you are broke right now and you want to change this state, focus on wealth. Avoid engaging in thoughts or talks of lack. Recognize the wealth that you already have. This could be, you are healthy, that is wealth. You have a roof over your head, that is wealth. You have a job, it could be, it's not paying you much but it's putting something in your pocket. Recognize all the areas that you are already wealthy. Be grateful for what you already have, and this will bring you more things to be grateful about. When you focus on abundance, you experience more abundance. But when you focus on problems, you experience more problems. Whichever state you dwell in, you amplify it by the energy you are giving to it. That's why you find people saying, when I stopped and appreciated what I had, I began to feel joyful and received more abundance. Many a times you find, the joy did not come from achieving something, but by appreciating what they already had and more came to them. They focused on abundance, they felt joy for the abundance they had, and this programmed their mind to spot abundance. Therefore, opportunities to receive and experience more abundance was created in their reality. They began to receive discounts when they would go to the store. They attracted favorable offers, got recommended for jobs, or got a raise. All this happened because they were in the frequency of abundance. So, my dear viewers, it's a high time you begin to evaluate what you are focusing on. What do you spend time thinking, consuming, and engaging in? Don't let others program you to create experiences that does not serve you. To create a life of lack while it's within your means to create a great life for yourself. The programming is done intentionally by those who know the power of our mind and seek to use it to their advantage, and by those who are a victim of the power. To understand this concept better, let me give you an example of how this is done. Think of a woman in the streets wearing a yellow suit. When I mention yellow suit, immediately your mind goes to work and give you a picture of yellow suit and anything that has yellow color in it. Right now, you can list for me all the things you have seen before that has yellow color in them, including a woman wearing yellow suit. This happens because of the principle which state, like, attract like. In this case, we are talking in the level of thoughts. So, when you think of a woman wearing yellow suit, it will cause an emotion in you. This could be, you think yellow suit is great, or you might think you hate yellow. And this will cause you to remember all the experiences you had with color yellow. You might think it fades quickly, or it's beautiful. While all this is happening, what you don't know is, this is creation in the process. You soon experience yellow color in the reality. This could be you begin to see yellow everywhere. Items that has yellow in it. You touch yellow, smell something that has yellow in it, or you hear of a yellow item. Basically experiencing a thought in the physical sense. I don't know, my dear friends, if you guys understand how powerful this is. Just me mentioning yellow suit. It has caused a thought process for you. And if you react to it in a good or a bad way, it get recreated into an experience in the exact same way. If you think of yellow is great, you then experience yellow in a positive state. If you think yellow as ugly and don't want anything to do with it, you then experience yellow color and have a bad experience with it. Because what you resist, persist. And what you say no to, you are not pushing it away. You just amplify it when you give it attention. And what I have done in this whole process is, and this is what I want you to pay close attention to. By mentioning yellow, I triggered your mind to think. And your mind, being your faithful servant, worked its way to bring you pictures of yellow, which then caused you to feel the feelings that you felt. Those thoughts were impressed to your conscious mind, and then your subconscious mind created corresponding experience for you to experience yellow color in your physical sense. You see it, taste it, smell it, hear it, and touch it. And when your mind was doing all this, guess what it was not doing? Creating your best life and helping you achieve your goals. You could say, I distracted you from your goals. And that's how, whatever you give focus and attention to, if it's not aligned with your goals, creates distraction for you. It keeps you from achieving your goals while creating the unwanted into your reality. So, my dear friends, if a great life is what you want to create, be careful of what you give your attention to. Start by evaluating what you are consuming, what you are listening to, what you are watching, and what you spend your time thinking of. Remember, today's thinking is your reality tomorrow. Whether you are thinking consciously or unconsciously, whether it's something you are agreeing with or fighting against. If it's impressed in the mind and it's accompanied by strong emotion, know with absolute certainty that that is a creation in the process. Soon you will experience it in your physical reality. Your life today is as a result of your previous thinking, whether you were aware of the thoughts or not. We are always creating and manifesting, consciously or unconsciously, knowingly or unknowingly, whether we know the power of our mind or not. But if you have made it to this video, you now know how you are creating your life, why you live the life you live. You now know why bad things happen to those whom the world may perceive as good. It's because the mind doesn't care if you are good or bad. It's just give forth to your commands. In this case, creating anything and everything that it has been impressed upon into a reality. Many people don't understand the power of our mind. They look for answers outside themselves, when the answers are hidden deep within them. Bob Proctor from the book The Secret said, "If you are in debt, set a debt repayment plan and focus on making money. I don't care if you are looking to get into debt or out of debt. If your focus is on debt, then debt is what you will create more of. This is where you find someone winning millions of dollars in lottery or inheriting a fortune only to lose it in a few years. What this people never understood is, The attitude of the mind affects your altitude. If you spend most of your time feeling afraid and worried that you will lose your money, dwell in lack mindset, soon you manifest that exact state. It's been said that poor people focus on not losing, while rich people focus on winning. Underline the word focus. If your wish is my command, says your subconscious mind. Guess what this group of people will experience? The people who are focusing on not to lose ends up losing, while the people focusing on winning ends up winning. And all this is being done by their subconscious mind. So, my dear friends, do you now understand the power that you hold within you? How you give your power away when you focus on the outside world? Do you now realize why everything vies for your attention? Why bad negative things are perpetuated all over? Why fear is sold to the masses? Why you are told to follow a system, to follow a set of rules and a way of doing things and not branch out and think for yourself? That you should go to school, get good grades, so you can get a good job. What happens if you don't get good grades or drop out of college? That you will become a loser. Is it true? Is everyone who went to university successful and wealthy today? Does all university graduate have millions of dollars in their bank account? Is it true that those who didn't go to college and those who drop out losers? Why do you think scarcity and poverty is sold as holy? All this is to keep you in fear and in lack mindset so you don't create your best life. So, my dear friends, take back your power and use it to your advantage. The power you seek is within you right now. The connection you think you need in order to make it, you already have access to it right now. Learn to go within. Learn to feed your mind with information that creates value to you. Learn to think of positive things and learn to expect the best. And lastly, build a great self-concept for yourself. Know that you are more than capable. You deserve a great life. You deserve to be rich, and riches are your birthright. Otherwise, the tool to make you rich couldn't be readily available to you. Stop focusing and fighting the 3D. The reality you are focusing on right now is only a reflection. You don't fight the mirror, you change the object. You don't get angry to the printer because it's printing the wrong information. You go back to the computer and type the correct information so that the printer can print the correct information. I have teary eyes when I think of how for the most part of my life, fear, worry, and frustration ruled my life. Being told this person or this thing is the cause of my life experiences. Without knowing, the answer was in my mind all along. I won't now dwell in the past. I look forward to a bright future. A future of possibilities, and a future where I have full control of what I create and experience. And this, my dear viewers, you have access to right now. Take control of your mind and you will take control of your future. That's all I had for you today. Thank you for watching. If you have come this far, comment down below. I now take control of my mind, and this gives me the freedom to create whatever I desire. Whenever, wherever, and in whatever manner I so desire. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video as we explore more about the power of our mind.